everyone, I'm Danny Morrill. So nice to meet you, and thank you so much for joining us on today's webinar, which is titled Discover 3 Simple Steps to Create a More Successful Life. Isn't that amazing that you can have a more successful life? Yes, you can. And I'm here to show you 3 of the steps that you can go through quite simply, actually. I've spoken about these before on our Monday meditations, which we do, by the way, for a community of international entrepreneurs from all over the world. But you are welcome to join. All you have to do is go in and make sure you access our our Facebook group called Success Through Meditation Group, and of course like the page, because that's a nice thing to do. But you join our group, and in there every Monday you will be able to join us for our meditations online, our live meditations online. So, all right. There's something very important, though. We're going to make an offer at the end of this webinar, and there is a however. There is a however, and this is it. If you don't feel like you got a lot of value out of this webinar, then don't invest. Invest in this offer at the end if you feel that you got a lot of value out of this webinar. So that's the number one thing I'd like you to keep in mind as you go through and listening to our webinar. So the number one question that we get in our applications, actually, to join our Facebook group, what we have now is a sort of a gatekeeper. We have 3 questions that everyone has to answer before they are admitted into the group at this point. They have to do with meditation. 3 simple questions about what you're looking for, what your challenges might be, why you would like to become a member, et cetera, et cetera. And the main challenge that people say that they have is that they can't figure out how to meditate consistently. So we're going to deal with that also today. And consistent meditation is something that is chosen. It's a choice, right? So we're going to elaborate on exactly what you can do to get a consistent meditation practice in your life starting today. So who am I? And why should you care about a consistent meditation and who I am? Well, actually, Randy, I think, has a slide that he may be putting up right now. Is that, Randy, can you hear me?
Yes, I am here.
Great. And do you have the truth slide?
Yes, I can get that for you right now.
You're awesome. Thank you very much. So here it is. That's the truth. The odds are absolutely stacked against you improving your life without consistent meditation. Consistent meditation is the bedrock of really enjoying your life, being happier, having more fun, being more focused, more creative, all of these things, many, many things that we're going to elaborate on here in just a moment. So now, Randy, if you will, please go ahead and put up the next slide, the series of slides, if you will. We're going to elaborate now on why this is important. Why is meditation important? Who meditates? Why do they meditate? Why are they instituting it in these various places on our planet? There's a lot of noise in your background, hon.
Who?
Are you still there? Can't hear you.
I had to mute the noise was because I was unmuted, but then to answer you, I had to unmute again.
So what I'm looking at right now, Randy, if you will, is that I'm looking, yeah, you need to get that out of there, that right box that's right in back. There you go. Thanks, hon. All right. So the name of our company is, or the group, the name of our Sangha, the name of our group of like-minded people is Success Through Meditation. That's the name of our group. On to the next one, huh? So who meditates? And what are the reasons that meditating would be really good for you, right? So Aetna, this is such a great, great study. Aetna is a huge insurance company in our world, and they have done studies because they instituted meditation into the company. And as you can see here, 1/4 of the company's 50,000 employees have participated. And this study was done a few years ago. As you can see, let's see, this is too big, but it was a while ago. Has participated in at least one class, and those who have, on average, report a 28% reduction in their stress levels. How cool is that? Almost 1/3 reduction in their stress. And a 20% improvement in sleep quality, and a 19% reduction in pain. Studies have also shown that reduction in pain, and Randy, I can hear you still, hon. Reduction in pain is a real positive effect of meditation. Would you not agree? You know, if someone is having some sort of physical pain, meditation absolutely improves that ability to reduce the pain. Okay. So in this Aetna study, all of the employees who were involved in this, at least one class of meditation, became more effective on the job, gaining an average of 62 minutes per week of productivity each, which Aetna estimates is worth $3,000 per employee per year. Now, so let's see. 1/4 of 50,000 is what? 12, 13,000, something like that, employees, times 3,000. What is that? Well, it's around 40,000, right? Between 40 and 45,000 a year that the company was able to save because of the productivity in these employees. So yes, demand for the programs continues to rise. Every class is overbooked. Absolutely. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to receive all of these benefits of meditation? Next slide, please, hon. So these are the people who meditate and meditated. As you can see there, Steve Jobs was someone who meditated and definitely advocated meditation. There are meditation classes at Apple. Oprah Winfrey, of course, is a huge proponent of meditation, and Hugh Jackman. Next slide. Russell Simmons, a very big music mogul. He's a producer. Bill Ford of the Ford Motor Company. And of course, Ariana Huffington of the Huffington Post. All of these people meditate for good reason. They are very, very successful CEOs who know something that maybe others don't. Next slide, hon. More proof. Take a look at this. In Canada, regional officers meditating in a temple. Can you imagine how amazing the effect of these officers meditating, learning to meditate, is on the people that they are serving and protecting, in the towns that they are serving and protecting? Can you imagine the effect? A calmer state, a more peaceful state, a faster mind, the ability to make quick decisions quickly. All of that would affect these policemen, and I just love this picture. Next slide. This is amazing here. So instead of detention, this is in Baltimore. Instead of detention, these students get meditation. So when the children act up in this school, in this elementary school in Baltimore, they don't go to detention. They go sit in meditation. How brilliant is this? The effect on our world is absolutely profound. The Dalai Lama says that if children in the next generation were all meditating, what a huge reduction in war, crimes, what a different world we would live in. Next slide. Harvard Business Review, General Mills. I'm sure most of you have heard of the General Mills Corporation. Another example of a huge company that advocates meditating for their employees. Next slide. And here we have Google. Google absolutely advocates meditation, as does other companies that you're going to see next. Oops, not quite, but you'll see it in a minute. So these are the skills that Buddhist monks develop, which I talk about all the time, of course. Laser-like focus, advanced spatial cognition, productivity, collaboration, all of these things are what we gain by meditating. And here are the companies, as I spoke about. Okay, we saw Google, we saw General Mills, Yahoo. I don't see them on here, but I know that they also are very involved in meditating for their employees. NASA, Intel, Facebook, Apple, as you see, Toyota, Target, Procter & Gamble, the Ford Motor Company once again. So all of these companies very much are huge advocates of meditating for their employees. There's every reason in the world to meditate. So now, the idea of meditating consistently, we're going to get to that in just a moment, but it's very, very important. All right, so who am I? Why should you be listening to me? Oh, I need that printout. Julio, there is a printout, if you can hear me, that I don't have, that I would really love to have right about now. About me. All right. A little about me, and why should you listen to me? Well, I've been meditating for almost 40 years, and I came to realize just recently that actually I've been meditating since childhood. I was using many meditation techniques as a child. I didn't know what they were, but I was using these techniques, had no idea that there were other people in the world using them because I thought I made them up. They had to do with clearing the mind, calming my mind. Clearing it, really, from a very young age. But then, almost 40 years ago, I met my teacher, and I began to study with an enlightened Zen master in my 20s, since the beginning of my meditation practice. I have mentored and coached people from all over the world on how to meditate successfully. I teach meditation online to an international group of meditators, of entrepreneurs, for almost 3 years, an entrepreneurial community for a little over around 3 years. So we do that every Monday, as I was telling you earlier, from 11 to 12 Pacific time. And it's a great way to connect with other like-minded people. We don't see each other or anything like that, but we are meditating all over the world at the same time, making an impact on our planet. I've been a meditation and mindfulness coach, as I said, to many entrepreneurs. And so that's maybe a good reason, because I've been with an enlightened teacher. I might know maybe one or two things I might be able to teach you. Well, 3 of them I'm going to teach you today. So that's who I am. All right, so an overview of what you're going to learn for today is I'm going to give you 3 very distinct steps to learn to do on a daily basis. 3 steps to really having a much more successful life. Julio, there is another printout that I need that has all about what you're going to learn today. Guys, this business of spreading light takes work. It definitely takes work. And if you excuse me give me 1 second. Randy, if you could come on, give me 1 second.
Hello. These kind of a pain. I don't like them in my ears when I'm talking. But yes, this was all. We're trying to get it all. Sometimes when it's just the 3 of us, we've got so many irons in the fire to getting it all laid out. But we just wanted it to be the best way to get it to you to share.
Thanks, Randy. I got it. It was sitting in front of me all this time. Are you still there?
Oh, I am here.
Okay, thank you. That's all. I just want to say. All right, so this is what you're going to be learning today. You're going to be learning about setting an intention to become consistent, about setting an intention to meditate. You're going to learn how to set yourself up for success mentally, to have a straight, clean, focused mind. You're going to learn about what to do if you can't quiet your thoughts, if you're not able to quiet your thoughts. You're going to learn some techniques on exactly what to do. You're going to get your body and mind to relax, even when they don't want to. Sometimes our bodies, certainly our minds, have a mind of their own. They want to do what they want to do, and we need to learn how to take control over these exact things. You're going to learn how to set up your meditation practice. You're going to learn how to create magic in your meditation practice. I'm going to teach you how to use a 30-second meditation. And basically, bottom line, we're going to teach you how to use the same techniques that successful people on our planet, the top CEOs on our planet, use to stay consistent in their meditations. All right, so that's what we're going to learn today. And now we're going to begin. So, as I said, I have spoken about these things in our Monday morning meditation sessions every Monday. And these 3 specific steps I have found to be very, very useful in helping you to practice more consistently and to really get a lot more out of your meditation practice. I came across this first step not very long ago. It was actually from Tony Robbins. It's a 10-minute exercise that you can do every morning after meditating. Every morning, 10 minutes. Now, Tony says that he goes on more than 10 minutes because it's really fun. He enjoys it. So do I. And you'll see why in just a moment. So, the first thing is spend 10 minutes. He calls it priming yourself. 10 minutes every morning. The first 3.5 minutes, choose 3 things that you're grateful for. Only 3. 3 things that you're so grateful for. My teacher used to say that gratitude is the highest emotion that a human can have. Gratitude. So think of 3 things that you're grateful for 3.5 minutes. Second, step number 2 in this first step. Spend 3.5 minutes visualizing, focusing on 3 outcomes that you want in your life that are done and fulfilled. Done and fulfilled. 3.5 minutes, 3 items. It can be something that you want done and fulfilled that day, something you visualize that you want to have in that day. It could be something that you want in the future, a week, a month, a year, 10 years, 100 years. You spend 3.5 minutes visualizing the outcome being done and fulfilled. Not maybe done and fulfilled, done and fulfilled. Okay, that's step number 2 in our first step. Step number 3 in our first step, and the final step is to spend 3 minutes on what can I do to love more? As in love being a verb. What can I do to love more? It might be to hand a homeless person a couple of dollars. It might be to be nicer to those that you live with, that you work with. It might be to bring a flower to someone who could use a flower. It might be something that was done with me very recently. I received a surprise, amazing bouquet of flowers in the mail. That's loving more. What can you do? 3 minutes. Spend time thinking about what you can do to love more. That friend of mine apparently has a really good handle on what he can do to love more. All right, so that's step number 1. Step number 2. There is a book. The name of the book is Relax More, Try Less by Neville Goddard and Tim Grimes. It's not a long book at all. It only takes about an hour or so to get through on an audio book, which is how I listen to it. I'm going to get the paperback also, but it's got an amazing, amazing thing that you can do regarding the idea of something being manifest, done, and fulfilled. So the idea in the book is that We get so stressed about things that we want to do, and we try so hard to do these things that we want to do, these things that we want to get done in life. We try so hard with so much anxiety and stress. And the idea in the book is to relax more and try less. And here's how you do it. He suggests that you first, because you can do this more than once in a day. So in your waking state, one of the things you might do is come to realize what it is that puts you in a very relaxed state. Whether it's petting your kitty, whether it's looking out over the horizon, maybe you've got horses, maybe you've got the ocean, maybe you've got the mountains, the desert. Whatever brings you to a relaxed state, a cup of tea, a conversation with a friend on the phone. Find that space within yourself, that relaxed state. Then, when you are in that state, because you can bring yourself to that place even when you're not in a relaxed place, you can remember, bring that memory back to yourself. Put yourself in a relaxed state, and then visualize anything your heart desires being done and fulfilled. It's very important that you're in that relaxed state to be able to manifest without anxiety, without stress, without any of that. Done and fulfilled. The second thing there, and probably the best time to do this, Relax More, Try Less by Neville Goddard, Tim Grimes. So the best thing to do is to, you know, that state right before you fall asleep. You're in bed, you're laying down, you've meditated, you put your head on the pillow, and there is a kind of a dreamy state that happens there right before you fall asleep. You're very relaxed. You've already, like I said, you've already meditated. You're feeling really wonderful. Right before you go off to sleep, do this exercise. Visualize anything that your heart desires, whatever it is, in that relaxed state, being done and fulfilled, completed, manifest, done and fulfilled. And then what happens is the dream world, your supraconscious state, your source state, takes over and figures out how to get it done. I tell people all the time, don't think about how something's going to be done. Only think about what. What is it? What is it, love, that you want to have happen? What is it, dear one, that you want to have happen? What is it? What would you like? What is your heart's desire? Focus on that right before you fall asleep, and let your dream state take care of the rest. So that's step number 2. Step number 3, a 30-second meditation that we're going to do right now that brings you in any moment of any day to a place of peace, of joy, of relaxation. Let's say that you are in the middle of a huge project and things are getting a little bit stressed. Things are, you know that your consciousness is not in the high state that it can be, that it could be. So you take this 30 seconds, and I haven't really timed it. I'm just thinking it's around 30 seconds to do this meditation, which we're going to do together right now. So what you do is sit up nice and straight while you're listening now. Sit up nice and straight. Close your eyes. Take a very deep cleansing breath. Hold for the count of 3 at the top. Your body is completely relaxed. take a deep breath and breathe in gratitude. Breathe out anger. Breathe in joy. Breathe out sadness. Breathe in peace. Breathe out anxiety. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in gratitude. Breathe out anger. Breathe in joy. Breathe out sadness. Breathe in peace. Breathe out anxiety. And of course, always bow Namaste. And give any meditations that you ever do up to the universe. Now, you may be in public, and certainly you don't want to draw attention. Drawing attention, just as a side note, an informative note, drawing attention drains your power and your energy. It's best to walk into this world unless you have a handle on how to protect your energy. It's best to walk through this world unnoticed unless you know how to work with your power and your energy, unless you have a good handle on that. You have a good teacher who's teaching you how to maintain your power and your energy. So you can use any words that you'd like to breathe in, of course, positive, to breathe out any negative that you may be holding on to. Those are the 3 steps. So, in the end, when it comes to becoming consistent with your meditations, you must set an intention. You must decide. It doesn't just happen. The time doesn't just appear and there you are and you meditate. No, you've chosen to take a specific time every day to meditate. I recommend that you meditate first thing upon getting up. Go and wash your face, maybe even have a cup of coffee, maybe take a shower, and then sit alert and meditate. Meditating in a groggy state is not recommended by me. Anyway, so you must decide, you must set an intention. It has to be something you decide to do. It's not going to happen on its own. In the same way that we choose to eat well, in the same way that we choose to go to the gym, practice in martial arts, karate, the same way that we decide to learn a new instrument, the same way that we decide to learn digital marketing. It's a decision to be consistent in anything. So make the decision. It's that simple. Make the decision to meditate daily when you get up. When you get up doesn't matter. Morning, afternoon, evening, doesn't matter. Everyone has a different schedule, but meditate first thing. The water is very important. To splash on your face, to get in the shower is extraordinarily important. Wash your hands and your face at least, at the very minimum, to wash off the energies from the dream world. Make sure, of course, that you're wearing clean clothing, whether that's, whatever it is. Clean, loose clothing when you meditate. You want to be able to breathe. You want to be able to sit up straight as is comfortable for you. Very important. The way that you set yourself up for success in our world is to create habits that support you being successful. You may have habits that are not creating that support for you. You may have a community of humans around you that are not supporting something that you are endeavoring to do to get done. If that is the case, you need to get away. It's that simple. Separate yourself for meditation, for sure. If somebody doesn't agree that you should be meditating, you need to meditate in a space where you have support. Choose the same space every day if you live in your own home. because that becomes your place of power. You might have a chair with or a pillow with a table and a flower in front of it, maybe a deity, a picture of a deity, or some little amulet, something that means something to you. A candle is a great way to meditate, to focus on this candle, to gaze at a candle or a yantra. A yantra is a geometric shape that when you gaze at the center, it may start to move, it may start to wiggle around, but it's a great way to focus your mind, to focus your attention, to focus your thoughts. It's a great way to slow your thoughts down. We don't stare, we gaze at the horizon, at a yantra, at the candle. But in your home, create that one space, uncluttered, that supports your meditation. Super important. So what do you do if you cannot quiet your thoughts? Well, most people can't. Most people can't just say, okay, be quiet. Right? We can't just say, okay, monkey mind, just knock it off. Nope, doesn't work that way for most people. For those of us who have been meditating for years and years and years, not really so hard. But for those who have maybe just started their meditation practice in the last 5 years or so, stopping the monkey mind can be a challenge. So what do? Exactly what I just talked about. Get something that takes your focus and puts it in one space, one spot. Could be music too. The music that we play on our meditations on a weekly basis are from my enlightened teacher. He was a Grammy-nominated producer. And the music that we have, that we use, is infused with enlightened energy to help you to meditate more easily, more deeply. But everyone is different. I had a woman come up to me recently and tell me that, the music didn't serve her. So we didn't have any time to talk. I wasn't able to explain to her that, we didn't meditate for a long time with music. And then one day, my teacher said, okay, we've got this music. And what it does is especially with one or more people meditating, two or more people meditating, it brings your energies into one space. It helps to bring all the energies kind of together with one focus, the music. So when you can't quiet your mind and your body, well, the first order of business would be to quiet your mind. When you do that, the body kind of follows. And then what I do in our meditations is I go through all of the muscles in the body to help you to relax them so that your body can be in a relaxed state. Now, sometimes when we meditate, our body wants to kind of sway. That's the Kundalini energy having an effect. I would recommend that you don't allow your body to waste energy. Simply make it sit in a relaxed state, because now your mind is relaxed, your thoughts are focused, you can command that your body does exactly what it is you want it to do, right? So that's what you do. So that's how you set up your meditation practice: a table, a flower, a candle, the horizon, one space in your home where you meditate. The way that you create magic in your meditation and your meditation practice is with intention. If you're not sitting in a meditative state with happiness and bliss, then you're not meditating correctly. This takes time because the monkey mind wants to have control. It takes time. Don't be frustrated. Don't judge your meditations. Be patient with your mind. Be patient with yourself. Love your mind, love your body. Love every aspect of this life that you now have. You came here, you coming to this planet was a choice. It was your choice. You chose to come back. You had something to do, something to learn, someone to love, someone to serve. That's why you're here. So you create the magic. Part of that includes going to incredible places on our planet with people who have the magic inside of them, who can help you to find it if you don't have it already. If you're not meditating in bliss every day, you need to tweak your meditations. another subject for another time. All right, but that's how you create magic in your meditations. We taught you how to create the 30-second meditation using the adjectives or the words that gratitude, joy, peace, breathing all of these things in, breathing them out, breathing out the negative energies. These are the same techniques, these meditation techniques. Oh, one other thing you can do to focus on is, of course, a mantra. There are many mantras. My teacher had 3 favorites. Om is the highest mantra. I would highly recommend a mantra to help you to settle your mind. These are the same techniques that all of these very successful CEOs, entrepreneurs use to settle their minds so that they can then meditate deeper, more easily, in a more high state. That's what they do. All right. So, Randy has a bit of a video to show you what the effect of meditating in a group with a group of people in different places on our planet, how it influences your life. So what we're going to be showing you here now is an upcoming view of the offer we're going to be making. So far, we know that meditating serves you, supports you for a more fulfilled, successful life. We know this. We've shown you the proof. We've given you the steps, the 3 steps, the 3 very valid steps to bring your day to a very successful, positive point. Now we come to the part about how to really make a huge impact in your life, how to set an intention to learn to meditate more easily, more deeply, to create moments and memories that will serve you. Randy, we're looking at your email. So, that's okay, Randy, no worries. So, what we're going to be showing you now is a portion of where it is that you're going to be looking. Randy, we're now looking at your, thank you, okay. So, we're going to be now showing you some testimonials and a little bit of a peek of where we're going October 3rd. Go ahead, hon. Our Tulum retreat is in the works. We're going to go to Tulum to have our meditation retreat, Tulum, Mexico, in Quintana Roo, in the Yucatan Peninsula, on the Caribbean, October 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. We're going to be meditating, doing some yoga. We will be going to the ruins of Tulum and having incredible dinners in a 5-star resort on this property that has a meditation center called Tao, T-A-O. And this meditation center sits right in the jungle. It's so beautiful, so peaceful. We'll be meditating there together every day. Let's see, we'll also go to a cenote. They're just incredibly beautiful, clear, beautiful bodies of water. We'll also be going on a day sail on a catamaran or a trimaran. We will travel around the waters there in Tulum. Very, very beautiful place, very powerful place. So the idea is that we want to go and meditate in these very high places on our planet.
Danny took us to this beautiful spot, and that was just like an out-of-this-world experience for me.
And I felt myself go deeper, just really fall away into a deepness, and I've never experienced that before.
But I just got a sense of that being in myself, and then just an awareness of the different energies, just experiencing them. that was a big shift for me.
The words cannot express the power of that experience, but I'm trying.
Because not only can you feel your own energy, but you can feel the intense energy of that collectiveness.
It was so powerful that on the way back, there were like 5 or 6 of us in one car, and we were leaving from the desert to the resort, and that's about a half-hour, 45-minute ride. Not a single person in the car said a single word. That happens because of an impact, a massive impact.
So the idea, again, is to go and meditate in these places of power, where once you have meditated there, especially with a community of like-minded people, a sangha, when you have been able to, when you do that, when you're able to do that, you can take these moments back with you. And yes, your life may continue on just the way it was before, but you always have this memory to be able to access the meditations. The meditations that we have together can be very, very powerful. They may jumpstart your life. We just finished one here in San Diego in the Anza Borrego Desert and on the ocean here in San Diego. The memories are absolutely amazing.
For some of us, it was intense energy. And in these places with that intense energy and with the added energy of being in special places,
There is something in going to these places and meditating with an awesome bunch of people and experiencing that. And for me, that was huge. So, I'm really grateful for that, and I look forward to the future retreats and what they will open up for me and discover. Really feel that energy is there. So it's kind of cool to tap into that. So, hands down, wow, great job, guys. Fantastic retreat. Look forward to the future ones, and to share it with a whole bunch of people is just, I'm grateful. It's heartfelt. So how's it getting better than that?
So to take your meditation to the next level, to go to these places of power with a teacher and a sangha, a group of like-minded people, is a really beneficial thing to do. And so that's why we're going to Tulum in October, to learn to meditate more easily, more deeply, with a group of like-minded people on the Caribbean, near the ruins of Tulum. Meditation, yoga, fun, very top of the list, dancing, having a good time, dinner under the stars on the beach. That will be another night that we will enjoy. So many things. So I hope that you're able to join us there. We'll be having a wonderful time together in Tulum, October 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Thank you so much. Namaste. I'll look forward to seeing you there. Bye.
great people. Oh my gosh, the energy from just each individual, I could not explain to you. Everybody has a different energy and it all suits them because meditation is about who you are and your personal truth. So come, we want to see you there. We would love to see you there. Until next time, may you guys all have great meditations. Love and light to you all.
Yay! That's what we're going to be doing. Hang on one second. Okay, yay! That's where we're going. And we're going to have so much fun and just really going deep into how to get this done, how to meditate, you know, how to meditate consistently, deeper, better, just getting that done. The reason that the retreat would be such a benefit to you all is that when you are together in a group of like-minded people, the power and the energy of meditating together is just exponentially amazing. You meet with like-minded hearts. You meet with like-minded minds in beautiful places of power. This one happens to be Tulum, Mexico, on the Caribbean. You get to be there and have fun and enjoy life with people who speak your language. When you invest in yourself in this way, you invest for a lifetime of memories. It's not just for the moment that we're going to have together, the 5 days that we're going to have together. And by the way, yes, the retreat is the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, but you arrive on the 3rd and you leave out on the 8th. So 5 nights, 6 days. And we are going to be making a very special offer for this retreat in just a moment. But it's really important to understand that this is not just an investment for this moment to go have a good time, although it will be a really good time. It's an investment in yourself and in your future. It's an investment to learn how to do better, how to be the person that you design, not the person that someone else decided that you ought to be. It's an investment in you that will last you a lifetime. Really important to get that. So, here's what we're going to do. For only these people on this webinar tonight, here's our offer. Randy, did you have something you wanted to put up there or not? Have I been muted? Have I been muted for a while? Oh, just when you put it up. Okay, no problem. So here's what we have. The meditation retreat is the retreat itself. Price of the retreat is $29.97. That is double occupancy. You're sleeping in a room with someone else. Double occupancy of another amazing person, by the way. It would be an amazing being. That is the price. Then for bonuses, we're going to start with a 15-minute one-on-one at the event worth $97. A 1-month free group coaching program, which we're going to be instituting ASAP, again, worth $97 a month. A 1-hour one-on-one with me after the event, which is now worth $197. This value now we have brought down for today only to $19.97 for all of that. So the retreat and the $488 worth of bonuses, wait, there's one missing. Oh, yes, a handmade memento worth also $97. So it's totally worth $34.85, I believe, is the entire package. $34.85, we're taking it down $1,500, almost $1,500 to $19.97. These are the bonuses that you're going to get with this package only today, only for the people on this webinar. We're taking this to a brand new level so that the possibility can exist for you to invest in yourself, invest in your success, really. That is what you're doing. All right, in closing, this is what I know. I know that when you institute these techniques and these processes, by the way, have you received value? Please let us know. Have you received value from this webinar? Has there been value in it? Yes, great, thank you. If you have received value from the webinar, please do let us know. It's important. I hope that you have, and that you understand that an investment in yourself is something that lasts you a lifetime. It isn't something that just lasts for the week that we're going to be together. It is something that your soul and your being benefit from. Your body and your soul absolutely benefit from. And of course, we would love to have you there. I see you there. I absolutely see you there. But it's up to you. And if this is something that you have found value in, then I really appreciate that very much. Thank you for letting us know. And yeah, I think that's it. Guys, is there anything I've missed at all? Is there anything that I need to? The link should be in the chat box. Is it there? Great. Yeah. Audrey, that would be how you would sign up. The link is right in there, and that's how you'd sign up. Although, if you will, if this is something, yeah, there it is. The link is in there. Is there anything else, guys, Randy, Julio, that I didn't cover, that I need to cover? Are we all set? All right. Guys, I can't wait to see you all there. I am so in love with, my husband says I need to not fall in love so easily, but I do. I'm in love with all of you. And I can't wait to see you there to join us with those who have already signed up. We'll be there. I'll be there the 1st, but most people are getting in the 3rd and leaving out the 8th. So thank you so much for your time, your attention. I really hope sincerely that you got something out of this, something of value out of this, our time today. Thank you so much. Namaste. The light in me sees, honors, and so loves the light in all of you. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.